Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Hacker Summer Camp 101. And today we've got John with us. John, tell me, what group are you representing today?
I'm with OWASP, and we're representing OWASP at DEFCON and doing hacker outreach and trying to show that white hats and hackers are two skill sets on the same spectrum.
Awesome. Now, as one of the groups at DEF CON, are you going to be having talks? Are you going to be having hands on activities? What kind of things might I see when I show up to visit you?
So the OWASP room, we have a number of trainings from Juice Shop, and we're going to have a good training from Haddix, and Zap is going to be doing plug-in training hands-on. And we're trying to do a lot of interactive learnings and just reaching out from whether you're new or professional, trying to bring something to the table for you.
Awesome. It is always a great opportunity to have a hands on experience that you may not be able to get at home, especially with people to give you advice around. And I think I heard a key word in there. So, people who are new and don't have experience doing maybe, looking for insecure code and Juice Shop and everything, they're perfectly welcome to come by.
Oh, definitely. And I mean, even like we're doing a workshop on a intentionally vulnerable AI kind of boot camp. And so it's like it's it's not only if you're new, but it might just be a skill set you haven't even practiced, and you could be 15 years in industry and you've never tried to break an AI.
That is amazing. So, we will definitely send people who are interested in trying that out. But are they going to have to bring a laptop or like what kind of hardware do they maybe need to bring with them to participate?
We have a number of different experiences and workshops. If you bring a laptop, you could definitely jump in. And I'm hoping we're even going to have a little one on one training and like a lounge where you can hang out. And maybe you're in a CTF with one of our partner villages, like for the Blue Team Village. And you need a little help. You can sit down in the lounge, get some help and practice and chat other people. So it wouldn't hurt, but also I wouldn't recommend people bringing their home laptop either. So, ah,
If people haven't already looked on hackersummercamp.guide, we have something called a YOLO device. You do not need to have a burner device when you come to DEF CON, but as John mentioned, I highly recommend not bringing your regular, daily driver laptop or phone. If you have some old laptop you can wipe and bring just for playing these kind of things, that is usually the way to go.
and most corporate environments, you can put in a request for a temporary laptop and then let IT worry about it. So,
Yep, and they probably have a whole wipe procedure for when you get home to clear that off. Now, what if someone is going to be bringing their kids to DEF CON? I mean, we're not talking about unattended kids running around the place, but would you welcome someone who was under 18 to kind of come in with their parents and hang out and learn things?
oh, yeah, of course. And I mean, just to pitch OWASP, we're a 501c international community, and all of our events are community friendly, open. And yeah, I mean, the sooner you can start the next generation on learning to attack and defend, and yeah, definitely.
Amazing. All right, now here comes kind of the more fun questions. Um, so, how did you get involved in OWASP? And if you had to say like why you love it so much and everyone should get excited about it, what would that be?
Um, I came into OWASP actually from DEF CON. I was giving talks DEF CON 18, 19, and Black Hat, and I did the whole hacking circuit. And I built some pretty lethal reverse engineering. I was focusing on making cracks and malware and making some pretty lethal stuff. And then I ended up at an OWASP conference, and I was surprised that they would let me in. And it turned out that when people are defending their applications, knowing what the attacks are, and then understanding what those fingerprints are, and then for me, learning how the defenders defended against my attacks helped me figure out, well, how do I pivot around those defenses? And before I knew it, OWASP was really powerful skill sets that I didn't really find in the hacking community, which was nice, different. but also it really unlocked the corporate track. So what I was calling reverse engineering and finding vulnerabilities turned out I could do AppSec and I could be employed as an AppSec engineer and work with the engineers instead of reverse engineering. I could open the GitHub with proper access. Um, and ever since then, I've been trying to focus on reaching out back to DEF CON and the hacker community and building a friendly on ramp to OWASP. And yeah,
Awesome. Now, for your community, are you planning to do any kind of giveaways or sales or have any kind of like rewards for people who are participating in stuff? We've been mentioning on this podcast a lot, like people love stickers, and some of the villages and communities have stickers. We've mentioned like Blinky badges because lots of people love Blinky badges. So anything like that for those who are hunting that type of stuff in your area.
definitely going to have stickers. We're looking at doing a shirt run, and we're hoping that we can bring a we're hoping to find alignment with the other villages. So maybe as we work with blue team and red team village and integrate with the CTFs, we can even include flags, or OWASP also has POAPs if people are interested. So uh, we're definitely trying to make it fun. But yeah, excellent stickers and some shirts. We'll see.
Amazing. And I guess the last thing is you're a 501. If somebody wanted to donate because this sounds amazing, or they wanted to help and contribute in some way, either at DEF CON or outside of DEF CON, since you're a real year round organization, how would they go about doing that?
So on a personal note, I'm doing a little bit of side fundraising for shirts that I'm funding. But and over on Twitter, the John McCoy. But for OWASP donations, we are a 501(c)(3), so you can get your tax write-offs. We have a number of projects, and you can donate directly to those projects. We also have chapters. You can donate to the foundation itself. But reaching out to Star is your best bet for sometimes even a donation of a space, because we have chapters that do monthly meetings. So, or at those meetings, we provide free food typically. So if a vendor wants to sponsor free food, and we also do some scholarships. So if you want to fund new people coming for their first time to security conferences, but there's any number of ways to donate. But really, just bringing your time and your skill set, that's probably the most valuable thing.
Amazing. And so, yeah, it looks like everyone, if you don't have, the money to spare or you can't convince your company, there are plenty of ways that you can give back and participate since there are local chapters. So I will put all the information in the show notes and you can look it up there to how to reach out. And John, any last things to share, or is that kind of put a nice pitch on, why everyone should come say hi when they visit DEF CON this year?
I guess just saying thanks to all of our friends at DEF CON, Blue Team Village, Red Team Village, Adversarial, ICS, and Lonely Hackers. We're doing some alignments there, getting some cross experiences. Diana and Wisp, we're doing some good alignments. So it really is a community effort.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. And bye, everybody.
Bye.